and, you know, actually prepare myself for this, but that was gorgeous, by the way. Oh, man, here I am talking about the Navy, and all of a sudden I pull combos out of my ass, and that's a true combo. That was a one-man whole combo, which was beautiful. So last week, when the patch update 2.63 came out, we had a nice skin come to Brawlhalla. We have the Commando Val skin, which honestly, I bought right off the bat. The sword, I fell in love with it. I don't know why. Something about military stuff kind of like tickles my fannies, if you will. My God. But yeah, I had to get the skin. It is fantastic. It is beautiful. I mainly got it for the sword. I'm not gonna lie, but the skin's cool nonetheless. But then again, I was thinking of a Strikeout team, and I couldn't think of one. I don't know. I couldn't think of one. I wanted one with Val, but I couldn't actually think of what to use it for. But then my son, you guys know my son, Eternal King, uploaded a video the other day, a Strikeout video nonetheless, military Strikeout, and I thought, what? That is a brilliant idea, because not only do we have the Val skin, we got Spec Ops Lucian, Val, and last but not least, we got Staff Sergeant Cross. Now, sadly, I don't have Christmas colors, because that probably looks the best with all these to fit the military team and all, but I have the Corgi. I got Boomer. We got this, boys. We got this. So I'm just gonna rock green. We're gonna see how that works, and yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Now, I actually have been playing around with Lucian a little bit. I don't know why. Just for some reason, Lucian I play a lot different than my other legends who I was currently playing at the time. I feel like I play a little less aggressive with him. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the SIGs. Maybe it's just because that's just how I play him. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. But along the side of the whole military theme, and my speakers are really loud right now, I actually have had a little military experience myself. Some of you may know, if you've been around long enough, that I tried joining the Navy back in the day, and yeah, let me tell you how that went. It's actually kind of, I'm not gonna say it's embarrassing to talk about it, but it's definitely one of those things that's, you know, kicking me in the ass. But let's see how I can do this. So basically, when you take any type of military thing, you gotta take a test, and it's kind of like related to the SATs in high school, if you remember taking those. I do, and they were honestly the most annoying thing in my life, but you had to do it because that's school, and school makes you do stupid stuff. But anyway, oh Jesus, no, I don't want Lucian to die. I feel like I haven't played Raza in a while. I'm not sure. So yeah, basically the SATs, you gotta take a test. If you pass, you pass, and you know you get the good scores and all that. I just wasted guns for the fucking hell of it, and I got a new item apparently, which is wonderful. Thank you, Steam. So yeah, I had to go take the test, and it's, like I said, a lot different than the SATs, because not only do you have, you know, the basics like they had, like the math, English, and I think a little bit of reading in there. They had extended versions of that. They had, like, I don't know, tech stuff. They had extensive reading, I guess. What else? Some science stuff, which I wasn't too good at. Science was never my strong point. I will say though, math was pretty in my favor, only because I guess you could say I enjoyed math in high school. I don't know why. I liked solving things, which was interesting for me. I'm not sure exactly why. It's just math kind of clicked, and that was it. So according to my my recruiter, I scored the best on the math, and I was like, yeah, it was kind of to be expected, because it was basically like simple math problems, kind of like fractions and all that stuff, which I guess was okay. Fractions were annoying too, but it had some kind of stuff like that. I don't remember. That was a while. This was a couple years ago, keep in mind. So I don't know. I did good in that, and I kind of wish my Val didn't die because I don't know how to cross really. I only know the true combo. That's basically it. That's all I know. So this should be interesting, unless I figure out how to magically gaunt. Oh god, help, help, nope, no, I don't know that stuff yet. I'm not good with this stuff yet. Oh god, help. Hold on, let me just focus on this core a little bit. Oh god, help. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the other move, because that would have been amazing. Nope, come here. Nope. Okay. Oh god, help. Oh, why couldn't I catch you? Oh shit, this is bad. Oh, got you. Fantastic. Whew. When in doubt, send out the sergeant. There you go. That's how you do it. GG. Well played. So yeah, math was probably the best one that I did, and it was. So hello, shiny red damage. Then I have... Oh, I thought I had strength on that. I guess not. Oh well. Let's put Cross in the middle now. Let's go Lucian last. I feel more comfortable with Lucian, and I'm going to change the colors up just because. Let's go purple. I like purple. I think my voice just cracked. But yeah, so I'm taking the test, and this test took about, I don't know, 3 hours long. It was that big. Like, each section was like... Oh god. Each section was timed, obviously, kind of like the SATs. And I don't remember exactly how long each one was. It was like 3 to 5 hours, if I recall. Which, you know, sucks, because that's basically my whole day. And it basically took me all afternoon and evening, like a little combination of both, to do all that. And so I'm taking the test, and I'm already a nervous test taker as it is, and I was back then. I'm just terrible with test taking. Oh Jesus, this guy's gonna be this guy now. Okay. Yeah, so I'm a nervous test taker. I always doubt myself when it comes to taking tests. Like, I always mix up my my answers, even though I know which one is the right answer. I don't know why. I always put myself in that situation where I always like, oh, you know it's C. You just, you know, you're gonna click A because you're dumb. So that was my little dilemma. So yeah, it was that, and plus it was late at night. I didn't really have that much time to study because I think I had work the next day. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm sweating, I'm freaking out. I'm like, I just couldn't do it. Well, alright, it's not that I couldn't do it. I was doubting myself, and when in doubt, don't doubt yourself. Tyler says, you suck at this game, but so do I. Alright, thanks Tyler. Thanks for those words of encouragement. Actually, Tyler's a big, you guys know the real Monkey Taco. He is a military guy if I've ever met one. Like, he knows what he wants to do, even though I personally forgot what he wants to do. I think he wants to join the army or some shit. Oh yeah. Did I say I was trying out for the Navy with all this? I think I said that. I don't remember if I did or not. Oh, Jesus. Forgetful Scott. What else is new? Let's do that. And... oh, Jesus, help. So, yeah, and I don't know. At the time, I wanted to do the Navy because my grandpa was in the Navy. And he kind of helped me out with this stuff. He's a mechanic. He is... My grandpa's insane. I'm just going to say that straight up. He is insane when it comes to all the car stuff. He works on cars his whole life, basically. He actually has a, I think a custom-made Corvette in our garage. I believe it's a, oh my god, 1980? Something like that. Oh my god, I'd have to double-check and look at it. But it is gorgeous. I don't really have any other words for it. It is just fantastic. He did a really great job with it. Please die, thank you. So yeah, sitting there, taking the test and taking my time. I'm trying to at least, and I don't know. I'm like, I'm even hesitant on talking about it now because I know it was a little crazy when I took it. Okay, let's just do. I'm gonna try to do some Gaunt stuff. Because this guy seems to be just going unarmed with Wu Shang right now. I don't understand that process there, but okay, now you got Gaunts. Oh, Jesus. I don't hit that move that often, but when I do... Oh, shit! Oh, that would have been amazing. I would have loved to hit that. God damn it. Okay. Oop, sorry, guys. I cut the story short for a second. Oh, Jesus. Hit. I need guns. Nope. Okay. Nope. Come on. There we go. I like that. That's one of my favorite moves from Cross. So I'm sweating, freaking out. I'm gonna repeat myself like 30 times because I knew how I want to say this, but I don't know how I wanted to say it. I don't know. So we're getting close to the end, and I had to wait about an hour to get my results back, which sucked itself. Just because it was one of those where it's like, oh god, if I actually pass, I'm in the Navy and my life can kind of get on the right track and everything. Just to have that experience and background and everything, just basically become a new person, which is scary to think about in itself. Only for the fact that I don't know why I like swallowed on my own air. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I'd be a different person. I'd definitely have a different look on life, and it's scary. It's a scary thought, and I'm not a person who likes change that much. So when it comes to stuff like that, I'm a little skeptical on that. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and this was a last resort thing. And I'm sorry I'm taking forever to tell the story. This should have been done like 5 minutes ago. And actually, we should have found a match about 5 minutes ago. Jesus Christ. Just BMG, fix your servers. Come on, I need someone to fight. We already got our 2 out of 3, so we're pretty good on that. So we're waiting about an hour, and Guy finally calls us in to get our results and all that. And I'm a little scared because I saw that I got a 62 on it, and I didn't know exactly what that meant. I thought it was like, oh, that's how many, you know. I wasn't even sure, to be honest. I don't even know how to explain it. So I call my recruiter, and I'm like, what does this mean? What does 62 mean? That on it. It says it was in this section of the paper. I don't remember what it said exactly. And he was telling me over the phone. He's like, I'm sorry, man. You failed by 3 points. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, not only did I take the time to actually like prepare for this and study and everything, because I studied the best that I could, and I'm not the greatest studier. I kind of procrastinate when it comes to that. But I was so butthurt. I was like, I remember coming home to my mom like that night exactly, and I just started bawling my eyes out, and it was like 10 o'clock. And I mean, look, it's one thing to cry, but when you think of yourself that you're not good enough to get into the Navy, like, and we're talking the Navy. We're not talking like, oh, hey, you failed a class in high school, you know, you can take it again in the summer. No, yes, and I know some of you are gonna say, oh, look, but you can take it again and all that stuff. Yes, I know I could have. I could have, and to my own thought process, yes, I should have probably done that. I should have taken it again, and you know, maybe I would have passed. But I think according to that, you gotta wait like a month or so. Which, I mean, to be fair, it gives me a month to study harder and, you know, actually prepare myself for this. But that was gorgeous, by the way. Oh man, here I am talking about the Navy, and all of a sudden I pull combos out of my ass, and that's a true combo. That was a one-man whole combo, which was beautiful. So I'm literally bawling my eyes out, and it felt like I just failed life. Because at that time, that was my last resort, my last option that I thought I had as far as, you know, becoming, you know, the coming of the next step in my life. I thought I was actually, you know, doing that, but apparently I wasn't. So, and look, I'm not hating them. I'm not hating the Navy. I'm hating myself for not pushing myself as hard as I should have. And, you know, that's just a lesson I'm probably going to tell all of you, is that, look, if you have something that you want to do and you set your mind to it, you go and do it. You don't slack off, you put the time and everything. And can that kill? Oh my god, it would have been amazing. See, I know how to do stuff without actually doing it. Can we not? No, you're dead. Okay. So, that's really what I can tell you, is that yes, I failed the Navy. I did, but do I look back on it and, you know, beat myself over it? Yeah, I do sometimes, but at the same time, you gotta live and learn. That's what it is. That's what life is about, at least as far as I know. And yeah, like, I'm actually feeling a little emotional now telling you guys that, but look, these things are gonna come up from time to time where I just want to tell you guys stuff and talk to you about whatever. And I hope you guys are watching this video long enough to get to this point. So yeah, I did even mention before, if you have any strikeout ideas, put them in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. And yeah, I guess take what I mentioned and use it for your own advantage or needs or wants or stuff. I don't know. I like to do these from time to time, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that thumbs up button down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. And until next video, guys, have a good one.